Hey, this is Tim again. We're gonna plant asparagus. So we don't plant asparagus, maybe quite not the same way as what you think. So I'm gonna turn you around here, like that. Here's our asparagus planter. Just kidding. What we're gonna do is I already started here a little bit, but we dig a trench and we've got some asparagus. I think you can focus in on that. Some asparagus right here. And this is wild asparagus that we've been harvesting for, I would say, about 40 years. And you heard me right. I said 40 years. We've had right now we're at, I don't know if you can see this in the sun, but we're at our grain setup. And we've got another where is it? Over there by that electric pole. There's another patch like this, and then around the perimeter of one of the fields here on the top of the hill, there's 6 or 7 more spots like this. From what I don't know, they came, they just are here. They've always been here, and we pick them every year. They bear real well. So we planted seeds February. Seeds from asparagus, like this here is going to be a seed pod right here. You can't even see it, it's so small, right? Come here. Anyway, trust me, there's a seed pod there. So that'll have seeds later this fall. There'll be red berries and there'll be 2 or 3 seeds in each one. And we take those and harvest them and dry them out. The birds eat them too sometimes. We dry those out and then we plant those in the January, February inside under some grow lights. And we've done that 3 or 4 years. So we've got enough asparagus at home. This one that we're gonna do here is like a 1/4 mile away from Lindsay's place, or the daughter's place. So we're gonna start another bed here it's out of the way. It's easy to maintain. And what we're gonna do today is, after we've got this dug out, and we're not that deep, we're about 16 inches deep, but as you can see right here is limestone, and on this hill that we're on, we won't dig any deeper than that. We can't. It's solid limestone beyond that. Good for some things, not good for others. But anyway, we're going to bring a scoop of her horse manure in and line the bottom of this. And then we've got another big, probably a yard of black dirt. Sorry about the sun, but there's a yard of black dirt there that we'll put in next. And then we'll start to backfill with what we took out. And that dirt will stay there, and we'll be able to keep using that to kind of build a little bit of a mound. And when I mean a mound, probably will end up 6 or 8 inches taller than what our perimeter is around here. So it'll end up being a little bit of a raised bed, but not very much. So I used the skid loader and just went straight down with the bucket, or almost straight down. Took that out. Next we'll dump this black dirt, and then we're going to run and get a couple of scoops of her manure from her horses to put in down underneath that. And that will keep this stuff growing really well. We've done that before, and that makes asparagus grow real good. It needs good rich dirt, but it needs to be drained also, which is good for this spot. Today's the 25th of May. We'll harvest this patch right here a little bit more. We've probably been picking from there for on and off for about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I harvest it every time I come over here to mow lawn, or if I'm driving by this farm. It doesn't always get picked at the right time, but when we get a bed that's this much bigger, then it'll make it worth it coming over here. And what we're doing right now is we're dumping out some dirt that's real good black dirt that we actually got from a horse farm. That was some of their compost that they just had sitting around for quite a few years, so it eventually turned into dirt. So we put that there for now, and we're going to run over to Lindsay's place and get some compost that's a little bit more current, that was just put out the previous winter, and we'll put a couple scoops of that in the truck. So this is where she keeps her compost. We're going to load it up with her loader, kind of get it sorted out so it's mostly composted material versus some of the hay that was just put into the pile. That would work later.
Looks like Lindsay didn't flip her pile.
Well, that's it. We'll get that done too. Get two things done at once. So we'll use this compost to put in the bottom of the trench that we built. So Jody just counted, and there's 30 little plugs of asparagus that we put in. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to get back with the water in a couple of days here, get that put on. And I think I'll bring us some straw over. We've got a bale of straw at home, a big square bale. I think I'll bring that over right away and get this mulched up. While there's no weeds, it's easier to see where the asparagus is. And that'll conserve some water too. It's kind of a good thing both ways. So we'll get that done. And one more thing off the list. Thanks for watching. Take care.